act, blah, blah, blah. That's okay. That's okay. No problem. Because, hey, we suffered our punishment. Now you're going to have to suffer yours. No matter, there's not enough Stephen A. Smiths. There's not enough Charles Barkleys. There's not enough Shaquille O'Neal to do tap dancing for you in front of the Most High. It might work for the ones who want to just continue on in this society. And they don't want to rock the boat. So that'll work with people here. That's not going to work with the Most High. I'm talking about that picture of Jerry Jones, from 65 years ago. That was 65 years ago that he was at that school not letting those Negroes in. Right? See how quick they are to, try to justify or belittle the things that they've done. It was such a long time ago. You can't be talking about that kind of stuff. Well, see, there's been plenty of pictures. He was just there. He wasn't doing it. He wasn't participating. There's plenty of pictures of people, of kids, smiling and laughing when we were getting lynched. And those kids are still here today. They might be 80, 84, 85 years old. But they witnessed our people being raped, robbed, murdered, burned, violated, destroyed, and they just watched it happen. So just because, they just roll out Stephen A., you roll out these guys who want to just go out there and be coons and whatever else, go right ahead. We're not the audience that you're going to need to talk to. We're not the audience you're going to need to get forgiveness from. You're going to have to stand, it's going to be you in front of the Most High. And He's going to know exactly what you did and what you didn't do.
Hostiles are using recon.
You're going to have to, you're going to have to give an account of your actions to the Most High. Okay? So let's take a real quick look here. Okay? This is from the book of Jasher, chapter 35. Now, you got to understand, this is one of my favorite stories. And of course, they don't put these in the Bible. They don't want you to realize the power that we have. Look, we don't need big numbers. We don't need a lot of people. We just need the chosen few. They love to talk about that. There's a chosen few. The Marines, our military. But I say, this is the real chosen few right here. So you guys can manipulate numbers. Like, there's not a lot of people listening. There's not a lot of people paying attention. We can just ignore them. That's fine. Because it's never been about huge numbers. Because
we're getting hit hard.
What you're scared of is not the amount of people you're going to see. Your fear is the power that is supporting those two numbers. The power of our Elohim that is there with us at this time. When He has turned His face back to us, that is what you are fearing. That is what is vexing your spirit. All of a sudden, these people don't look so unorganized. All of a sudden, the tricks that we've done before aren't working anymore. All of a sudden, the things that we did to calm them down, excuse me, isn't quite working the way it used to anymore. So let's take a look here. This was what happened after their sister, the Israelites, their sister was raped, and they started to get revenge by going from town to town and just destroying city after city after city, and of the Hamites. Okay, and no matter what the Hamites did, they could not do anything against the Israelites. Excuse me. So eventually, the Hamites try to combine forces and show up with a huge number to go against the Israelites, because them trying to fight individually just wasn't working. They were just getting their asses handed to them, left and right. And the Israelites it was not a big number, a very small number. maybe less than 100 of them. And they're going into cities and they're just destroying these people. Now you gotta understand, this is all going on in the spirit world. Just because us as a people might have forgotten certain things, the carnal, people that you see here on this planet don't know who's who, don't know what's what. These spirits know. These spirits are well aware of who we are. And they're well aware of the power that we have to support them.
Enemy UAV overhead.
So long as the Most High, has turned his face away from us, these other nations that could do whatever they wanted. Now they're seeing the Most High turning his face back to us, and that is what is causing this fear that is now sweeping over the world. Okay? So let's take a look at, we'll start around 14. Let's see. And behold, we ourselves saw with our eyes that Esau, the brother of, I took the picture so you can read it yourselves, okay? Because they're talking about some things that are going on with Jacob and how things always seem to work out. And the Most High is always protecting Jacob and his posterity, okay? So, you see. And behold, we ourselves saw with our eyes that Esau, the brother of Jacob, came to him with 400 men, with the intention of slaying him. For he called to mind that he had taken away from him his father's blessing. And he went to him when he came from Aram to smite the mother with the children. And who delivered him from his hands? But his Elohim, and whom he trusted. He delivered him from the hand of his brother, and also from the hands of his enemies. And surely he again will protect them. Who does not know that it was their Elohim who inspired them with strength to do to the town of Shechem the evil that you have heard of? Could it then be with their own strength that two men could destroy such a large city as Shechem, had it not been for their Elohim, okay, and whom they trusted? So only two men, two of the brothers, destroyed the whole city. But it's not because, so like I told you, it's not about numbers. It's about their Elohim being there for them. It says, he said, and did unto them all this to slay the inhabitants of the city, okay, in their city. And can you then prevail over them who have come forth together from your city to fight with the whole of them, even if 1,000 times as many more should come to your assistance? Surely you know and understand that you do not come to fight with them, but you come to war with their Elohim, who made choice of them.
Free for all.
And you have therefore all come this day